The threat remains. The breach is calm, but the trouble is only beginning, reporting to the Haven's Chantry. And in the Haven, we have to, even in the trying times, good help is not so hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisitor's craft masters. Cool. Let's do that. Theron! How are you, Theron?
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're him. Thren.
Him.
Position quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Tenloge Mactier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Dennery, there wasn't much use for people who held that rank. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from political garbage.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Tenloge never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials, so we'll jot down what you found.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that would help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Farewell.
Make a go.
All right. Inquisition weapons. Our soldiers require weapons. 1 log stand and 5 iron. Nice.
Check in anyway.
Cool. Find recipes through exploration by visiting merchants. Visit apothecary with herbs to gather wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equipment station to assign different potions. Nice.
You're not using them. Huh. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those swear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the wall. Name's Adan.
Dun dun dun.
Stock with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. Want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Glad. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. There are a few around who can help.
How How are your people holding up?
Sure to work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Nice.
Back. And in one piece.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to them. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the conclave, and his notes weren't here. I'm too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Nice. I have a point to spend. Yay! Can I equip a dagger too? Regeneration potions. Nice. Select. Wow, that's a lot of roots. Nice. Now I know how to upgrade. Sweetness. Speak with the smith. Dun dun dun. Ooh, more elf fruit. What's this guy want?
The chosen of Andraste, blessed heroes sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffin, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefield?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time is a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set rules. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. More often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay, at least until the breach has been closed.
Is that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a major rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
The giant hole in the sky trumps any other concerns. We can worry about the rest later.
Yes. Who can say what this world will look like when we are done fighting for it? But
Dun,
now let us
dun,
hope
dun.
neither the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Exploring, exploring, looking around and exploring.
I've heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands. They regularly.
Found a bar. Sweet. The Tale of the Frostbacks. Even mountains had a heart once when the world was young. Korath, the Mountain Father, kept his throne at the peak of Belenos, the mountain at the center of the world, from which he could see all the corners of earth and sky. And he grew strong, men became weak, brave men grew cowardly, and wise men turned foolish for love. Korath devised a plan that might never be betrayed by his own heart, by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare search for it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen, the Frostbacks, to guard it. But without his heart, the Mountain Father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled. Like lost souls, food lost its flavor, music had no sweetness, and he lost all joy in the deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant. But with no heart, Korath could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, even among men and gods, who would dare challenge Korath. The Lady of the Skies sent her the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, and the strongest flyers, to scour the mountains for the missing heart. And for a year and a day they searched, but sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. Then the Patramagan spoke up and offered to find the Golod's chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the Patagon is a tiny bird, the humble to soar, which spends half its time hopping along the ground. They would not give the little creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles. But the Patagon set out anyway. The lost little bird traveled deep into the Frostbacks. When she could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and withered the worst mountain winds, and so made her lonely way to the valley where the heart beat. With all the gods' terrible deeds, the heart was so far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry. So she rolled it, little by little, out of the valley, down a cliff, and when the gold cask struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full, almost bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Korath neared his heart, it leapt back into his chest, and he was whole again. Then Hakon Winter's Breath bound Korath's chest with 3 bands of iron and 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape. And all the remaining gods named the Patrican honored even among the lowliest eagles. Nice story. So touching.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is even. He's been making cookbooks and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harriet is the Inquisition's smith. Whatever he can make, you, Thren, the quartermaster, can profit. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segret. His prices aren't too high. Yet. There's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Still gotta find the smith.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothy rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Sandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy. Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even
Dun,
I can't
dun,
walk away
dun.
and just leave that to sort itself out.
I'm still not sure I believe that any of this is really happening.
If this is all just the Maker winding us up, I hope there's a damn good punchline coming. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Well, you're just a chipper, dude. So you got more to say?
Can I ask you something, Barry?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined to extravagant lies.
Where did you get that crossbow? Never seen one like it.
Bianca, she's one of a kind. Funny story. I bought a salvage ship and found her locked in a dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold. I broke 3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk, but it was worth it.
What was she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is...
Complicated. One story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant.
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network and occasionally I read books.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to the people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
Tried my hands in a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written. Infamous, maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have an knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravine somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
You from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free marchers, born and raised in Kirkwall. Despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
Thanks, Varric.
He's such a chatty fella.
Good day. Good as it can be. Skyrim tomorrow.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Oh, fear and equal measure. No one really knows what it means when the Inquisition's called.
Yet.
It's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
Kind with nowhere else to go. The blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Mirrors are at the table.
+3 range defense. Ooh. For upgrading Bianca. Can buy the plans for it too. Cool. I can sell some. Thus, I don't need the bows. That's good for now.
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Richard. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it would be better for us to have some names inside battle.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I like it to explore.
What are we fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was mages.
Nice siege. Siege equipment of Thetis. Cool. Bits and pieces of history.
Make a watch over you.
The golden city, and Mother Giselle.
Dun dun dun.
See reasons.
Yes.
We cannot stay here.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order.
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a victim. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
If the Inquisition wants to fill up a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker practices the mind trial.
Oh, and who are you to be
Wow, 2 craft stations. Wow. Oh, for $3.45 I get one that's infinite or a single use. Interesting.
Expected you'd be by. Odd habits. Everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear thing?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
The world's gone bad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting back. My gear will see demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothar. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when Morty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boot. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Could be. I'm at work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thread, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
How can you and your team make it?
Arms and armor. We work irons and blighted dragonbone when you want it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, Cauldron or Greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table now and we can talk. You'll need materials. You should have what you want just outside.
Goodbye.
Right.
Nice. Nice. Upgrades complete.
Looks fine. Another time.
Nice. Shot me a rabbit. I'm just collecting some stuff here. Cool. Find a log stand, I can complete that quest. That's a lot of corpses. Interesting. Guess I'm not supposed to go up the hill. So it's not complete freedom. It'd be nice if I could find a stand of trees. Oop. Nothing like a little exploring before I have to actually do something important. Aha. Didn't get nothing for the ram? What's up with that? Oh, it's up here beside me. Nice! I need me some supplies. Still haven't found a grove of trees, though. What's up with that? Interesting. I've been just going all over the place here. What do we got up here? Passing notes. Interesting. Find lots of earth root. Or elf root. When the compass pulses, press L3 to search. Search indicates the direction of hidden objects.
There must be something here.
Cool. I love finding stuff. Finding. Lots of iron. Lots of iron. Very cool. Said when I came here, there's something. Ah, I see. Once you start getting close, you gotta keep pressing the button. I'll find some wood.
One down!
So many trees and I can't harvest one. Interesting. Wow. If I want to leave the area. World map. I need to find a log stand. Get too far off the hill, they won't let you row. Alright. Not sure where I'm supposed to get a log stand, so I guess I'll report to the Haven. Let's head back.
See reason, we cannot stay here. Why not? Because we're Templars. I spoke with Commander Cutler.
Interesting. Dun dun dun! Let's go in.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atlan.
You speak Elven.
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you a Dalish elf, the herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, will harm.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
She's asked for me. You don't think that could be an ambush?
I doubt it. From what I know of her, she's a kind soul and not the sort to involve herself in violence. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Dun dun dun. The war table by the powers of the Inquisition through Orlis and Ferelden. Mother Geist is in the hinterlands, which can be found in Ferelden's side of the table. Known for its ultra extravagant nobility, you also...
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
I see. So, the Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting area. Performing the scouting operation for the hinterlands, Fairland side of the war. Scout the hinterlands. Or we can go guess that's my only option. Mother geese in the last scene in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees. The latest report suggests that Victor struggled order. If geese dies, any hope of the Chantry sports dies with her. My scouts will slip past fighting, find her, protect her with our lives. Fluffy Bunny. Interesting question. New area unlocked. So to answer your question, a lot of my followers come back a lot. I don't seem to attract new followers very often, but when I do, I keep them. I'm not a gimmick streamer, so usually my followers are real. Anyway, hope you become one of them. Stick around. Talk to me. We'll see where this goes. Alright, we avoided the fighting as best we could, and every bit as bad as we feared. The apostolates are mad. Ooh, bad, bad, bad. Alright. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries to Master Dene, a retired horsemaster who lives in the area. We tried to contact him. Would you like to gather your party and venture to the hinterlands? Sure, why not? We'll take everybody. Okay, what's this? Tutorial information is stored in the codex. Use the disengage command. Party to stop fighting, allow you out of danger. Okay, gotcha. Let's do this. And I probably should save. Yes, should probably do that.
Hold of Andraste.
heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
Yeah, that tends to happen there, Fluffy. Thanks for the follow. Alright. Pleased to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Well, that was a short report. We have established a camp. Yay! I need a log stand. Still. Change party. Equip potions. Cool. All the normal stuff. Alright, let's look at some gear. See if we can upgrade anybody. I still can't equip my helm. Ah. Let's see here. Who is this? Core stats. That's cunning. He's a rogue. Nice. I just started this yesterday. I'm just now figuring everything out. Let's see here. Defender's armor. Templar's helm. That's what he's got equipped already. Alright. Apprentice. Alright, let's go back to weapons. Brilliant staff. Cunning and magic. Plus 11% damage barrier bonus. Acolyte ice staff. Oh, that's what I got equipped. So I can go to a brilliant staff. Let's equip that baby. Alright, let's go to the next person. I already know I got the best weapon I can. You got Bianca. And let's see here. Longsword or morning staff. Ooh. Oh, but a battle axe. Look at that baby. 67 flanking. Oh, 77% AoE. That's a nice weapon. Sledgehammer's a 91. Griffin shield. Sledgehammer's 90. Sunder on hit. Or the battle axe. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I've been procrastinating playing it. It's been sitting on my desk since it came out. But I knew if I started playing, I would probably get sucked in, and I've had a lot of other things to do because I stream, I put the videos on YouTube, I write articles, I do studio visits, I do all of this stuff for gaming. And yeah, it's been a little bit crazy. Oops. I wasn't done there. Finding the time can be challenging. Belt of resistance. I got no other equipment. Upgrades. I have none. Starting to get lots of crafting material though. Look at that. Dragon Thorn. Armor schematics. I got a scout cloak. 7 leather and defense 4 leather. Nice. Regeneration potion recipe. Sweet. Alright, before we go any further, save game. Sweet. Waiting for the get real part. But I'm a completionist. If you ever tuned into my podcast, you would know that I will spend endless amounts of time exploring just to make sure I've done it all.
What is it?
Darkstone, obsidian. Alright. Let's look at the map. Threat remains. Outskirts. We're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. Yeah, I'm obsessive compulsive when it comes to collecting, and if I know there's an achievement to be done in the area, I gotta complete it. So, it's probably another reason why I don't have a lot of followers. Most people just can't stand how I just can endlessly circle around and look for things and explore. It doesn't really fit in with everybody's playstyle. But I like to know I've seen and done it all. Game developers took the time to make it. I want to see it and experience it.
Apostates! The apostates have fled to the hills.
Nice. Stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools of Redcoat play the good mage as they always do. We know the truth. The word is ours to conquer! Every worthless peasant will throw a stone. Every Templar who glared at disappointment. Somebody's butt hurt. Look at that. Yeah.
Think twice before taking the position.
Oops. Got him. Mwahaha. Look at that. Got some ram's horn. See, it's part of a mission. I need ram's leather. I didn't even pay attention to that, but I do need it. It's part of the quest. Look at that.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Decimated. Life fruits. Ooh, I found a cave. Interesting. We're going in, folks. Ooh, Darkstone.
Not every dwarf likes caves.
Discovered a smuggler's den. Oh yeah. Bring on the loots. This guy looked like he had a bad day. Letter found of a dead dwarf. Need to check up on the cave. The hill's off the path between Redcliffe. If you haven't get past the mages, Templars, it's worth. Purest vein seen so far close to the surface. Nice. Yeah, viewers can be finicky. Alright, let's finish up in this corner here. Let's see what else we can find. Still haven't found any trees. Ooh.
Fighting between the mages and the Templars has cost too many innocent lives.
Reinforced shield. Cool. Does that look like a pig-nosed rock? Letter found a noble woman's corpse. I know you're frightened, but the light in the sky shouldn't scare you. It's the Eye of the Maker, finally come back to take the faithful to the Golden City. Leave your father's servants and come up in the hills, away from the pointless fighting between the Templars and mages. Let me introduce you to the speaker, Anus. She'll explain everything, and we'll be together and happy, waiting for everything to be right in the world. Yeah, looks like you didn't do too well, buddy. Aha! See? If I hadn't been nosy, I would have missed that chest completely. Alright. Let's see what we got for equipment now. Brilliant staff. Oh, it's pretty much the same thing I got. Oops, not that. So nothing improved there. Oh, I see. The axe is a two-hander. I should probably... There we go. I was wondering why she took so much damage. She's supposed to be in my tank. I found a new region. But I'm supposed to be going here. Oh, alright. We'll go back for now. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Oh. 3 point. I haven't been leveling up my peoples. What's up with that? Barrier? 100% barrier. Nice. You need a good offensive attack. Nice. Oh, make him run. Give this guy some offensive weaponry here. Alright. This guy doesn't have any points to spend. This guy's got 3. Let's see here. Cool. Weapon and shield. And she's got 3 points. I haven't been leveling up my peoples. No wonder I'm having a harder time. Alright, so being the stalwart defender that you are, so this is two-handed weapon. Nice. Everybody's upgraded in their abilities now. Alright. So let's save this.
You really spend most of your time in the Fade?
As much as is possible. The Fade contains a wealth of knowledge for those who know where to look.
Sure, but I don't know how you dream, let alone wander around in there. Especially when the shit that comes out of the Fade Emily seems pretty cranky.
So are humans. but we continue to interact with them when we must.
I see somebody over there.
Excuse me, have you seen another Inquisition scout? Elven one, answers to Ritz.
You said your friend hasn't reported back.
She was supposed to be checking on some hostiles. I'm on duty here, or I'd go look for her.
I'll talk to you later.
Poor Rams. Just don't know what I'm doing to them. All right. Nice. Rift close. Because we are Billy Badasses. +1 power. Don't know what that means, but okay.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a major's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Not very nice, Templars.
Goodbye.
Another chest. Well, that was exciting. Didn't expect to come out and get attacked. Interesting. Ooh, what's that over there?
What's with the skull?
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up pretty shit.
Cool. Getting better at this, looking at equipment.
I confess, Solas, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that you have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
I charged in a little too fast on that one, I think. Oh, there was a ring there. Mages only, huh? Nice. Not you. Darn it.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Nice!
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
No. I have not played the others. I'm mostly an MMO player. I don't usually play single player games, but I'm trying. I'll have to do that. Most definitely. Well, I take that back. I do have see, which one is it I got? Which one is it that I have? Let's see here. I have one of them I got via Steam. I didn't play it very far though. Lots of elf fruit. I bet I will. Alright, let's look at my tactics setting. Behaviors. Follow. Ah. I can choose who. I see. Now I understand. So if I switch this to defend, then I switch this to me. Aha! So the party will center on me. Gotcha. Nice. I'm just on normal difficulty. I don't know what this power up here means either.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I've been collecting pretty much everything. Yeah, so when I was looking at the screen here, see how it says Power 2 at the top of my screen? I don't know what that Power 2 means. I haven't figured that out yet. And I see there's a ladder in there, but I don't know how to get to it. Is there a crawl? Interesting. Well, he's shorter. Maybe he can fit. Oh, I see. Can you fit in there, little man? Nope. You don't fit either. There's got to be a way in there. Aha! I was going about this all wrong. Slice of lightning. Nice.
Stay alert. The chaos has made this part of Ferelden more dangerous than ever before.
You know.
So we got, let's see here, landmark, threat ruins, holding the hinterlands, shards.
Was applied
It's too bad I can't dual wield. If I could have my bow for ranged and then my melee for up close, that would be pretty cool. A puzzle box. Interesting.
All right, yes. Except during the blight.
Keep discovering new areas. Where is my... Interesting. Alright, let's go back to behaviors again. Alrighty. Yeah, there's no point in speccing in daggers if I'm going to be a bow guy. So, yeah. Cool falls. Look at that baby. Oops, oops, oops. Alright, where on the map are we? Okay. Found some blood lotus.